All right, ready to get underway.
Leading off tonight.
Stepping in for Boston, Hae-Sung Kim.
Number 6.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Takes it himself, and an easy out to start the game. Tommy Edman at the plate. Late with the swing there.
Sometimes a hitter will go up there and guess, and it's not just pulling something out of the sky, but expecting, because of tendencies, a certain pitch in a certain location. He just guessed wrong.
Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a man aboard now with one away. Now it's Devers at the plate. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. 0-1.
No ball.
Edman, the runner at first, with one gone in the inning. And a big swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, it's hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And now it's Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one missing inside, a sharp slider.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with.
That's strike 3 and the third out. And we're back. And getting to start, Roki Sasaki. What do we need to know here?
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
O'Neal Cruz leading things off and takes a strike. Swing and a foul out of play. Hit in the air, center field. Rodriguez has this one sized up, corrals it, and there's one away. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch misses.
Oh, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
2 down, bases empty. Michael Harris the second. The next to hit. Swing and a fly ball, well struck left field. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Kyle Higashioka. And that's outside. Ball 1. Higashioka in his 7th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2008. Next offering is in for a strike. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Here's Kike Hernandez. And first offering is fouled off. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. And Sale deals. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. No score here in the second. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. 1 down, base is empty. Chases the changeup in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
In the air, right field, pretty well struck. Onto the track, and he makes the catch. Bottom of the inning, here's Marcell Ozuna. Sasaki back to work. On the ground to third, and a foul ball. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Righty delivers.
Ball.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Matt Olson now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to try to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Ozzie Albies stands in now and watches strike one. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning alive.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. I know it was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Austin Riley stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. This one in the air. Edman squeezes it, and that will end the inning. Back here in Atlanta, on to the third inning, and stepping in for Boston, Rob Refsnyder. Oh, and that liner got him. The throw is still in time, so they get the first out of the inning. Connor Wong will hit next. Tied him up inside with that one. Top of the third, no score. Slings to first, and a couple of quick outs. Hesung Kim up next for the Red Sox.
Well, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough, got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Ball. One strike.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
Drops a bunt down the first base side. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the third. Profar climbs in on that left side. In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez makes the grab, one away. Here's Sean Murphy. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Snags it for the second out. Here's O'Neal Cruz.
Now batting, the shortstop, O'Neal Cruz.
There's a swing and a miss. 2 out, space is empty. Up the middle to first, and that is the inning. Back at Truist Park, all set for the start of the inning. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
You know, these Red Sox definitely being aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results, Boo.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Here's Rafael Devers. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And next for the Red Sox, Julio Rodriguez. And first offering is fouled off. Sale delivers. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count, 0-2. All 4 pitches.
Got him. And how about that? It's an immaculate inning. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now the number 2 hitter, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one ripped. Way back there. And that one is gone. A massive home run. And they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 1-0. And that is out of play. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And he hits a ground ball right side. Wong on to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery
Now
after
back,
giving up the
the
homer.
designated hitter,
Marcell Ozuna next up for the Braves.
Ozuna.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. One out, bases empty. Foul ball. Caught him looking for the K. 2 outs, bases
Now
empty.
batting,
Here's
the
Matt
first
Olson
baseman.
down. He's
Matt
0 for 1.
Olson.
Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll touch them all. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 2-0. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He swings and fouls one off. And a foul ball. Fights it off. He'll see another. 0-2 now. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Got him looking. That K is his third of the game. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the fifth, and now it's the catcher for the Red Sox, Kyle Higashioka. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Strike one.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Here's Kike Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
That one 95 to finish him off. And the batter now, Connor Joe. Flied to right his first time. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
So those first pitch numbers tell me they should try to find a way to slow this game down a bit. Things have been moving just too quickly for them at times.
Here's the 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's the left fielder, Rob Refsnyder. He's 0 for 1. Strike 1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
The 0-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Austin Riley. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Smashed that
The
one through the
left
infield
fielder,
for the
number
knock.
7,
When it's hit that
Derek
hard,
Sun.
it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Profar, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Fought off foul.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Line drive, and that's a base hit to right. Around second is Riley. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just an awesome swing of the bat, quick hands, and just launched the baseball. 108 on the exit velocity. Man, that is coming off the bat pretty good. I know he's feeling good about it.
That one the other way. That's a base hit. Run scores. The throw in. Runner stops at third, and they're at the corners with nobody out.
Comes through with the RBI. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside.
Ground ball could be 2. Wong tossed to second, and a run scores on the double play. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Junior.
That one is absolutely belted. This looks like extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning. Top of the 6th inning. Now at the plate, Connor Wong. Sale back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
One strike.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
He makes the grab, and there's one down. Back to the top of the lineup, Hesung Kim up next for the Red Sox. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone.
Big time jam right there. I hate it as a hitter, but standing in center field, you can't help but chuckle a little bit.
Puts a bunt down, and 2 away now. 2 down, base is empty. And here comes Tommy Edman. Swings and misses. And that's strike two.
0-2.
And down on strikes. Back at Truist Park, bottom of the 6th. And now the DH, Marcell Ozuna. Swinging a foul straight back.
You know, these Braves, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Edman zips it to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. Check swing, called strike.
Filling up the strike zone hasn't been the problem so far. It's the quality of the strikes. That's been the real issue. And you look at the first inning, that's what we saw. Too many pitches out over the plate.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Hammered, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Center field. And there's 2 away. So a man aboard, Austin Riley now at the plate. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Makes the grab, and that is that. And we're back. We go to the top of the 7th. So stepping in for Boston, Rafael Devers. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. And they cut into the deficit. It's 4-1. Now a chance for Julio Rodriguez. And there's a foul ball. That one's in there. And the count is 0-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Acuna has it sized up. Hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong, and their timing's off.
Higashioka now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That catches the top part of the zone, and that is strike 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
Good purpose pitch right there. Trying to tease him, get him to raise his sights, pop something up, and make it an easy out.
Sale ready. Swings and misses. Struck him out. And Kike Hernandez at the plate. Harris sizes this one up and makes the play, and that's out number 3. Bottom of the 7th. Here's Profar now. Hard hit right side. Tosses to first.
He's out.
And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here's the catcher, Sean Murphy. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
From a pitcher's perspective, that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like it, but he's commanded his fastball, and out of that same tunnel, that splitter comes, and the bottom just falls out of it.
One down, base is empty. Foul ball, still 0-2. And that one in the air, center field. Edman going after it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 away. O'Neal Cruz next up for the Braves. Check swing, called strike. On the ground, right side. Wong steps on the bag, and it's a 1-2-3. We go to the 8th, and stepping in for Boston, Connor Joe. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Going back, and he misses it. It drops in. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
No, he's safe.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And now Rob Refsnyder. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
Over to Albies. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Well, that's what you hope for if you're out there on the mound. First and second, nobody out. Somehow get a ground ball. He got it right there. Nice double play by the infield.
Bunting gets it down to first. And that's a foul ball. Foul ball there. Runner at third, 2 away. Caught on and missed, and it's a strikeout. Ready for the bottom of the 8th, and here is Ronald Acuna Jr.
Now pitching for Boston, number 25, Josh.
That missed by a lot,
Winkowski.
and that's ball 1. Winkowski, the tall righty, he throws a cutter, a sinker, a slider, a changeup, and he works in a 4-seamer. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field, and the leadoff man aboard.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit.
Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. Throw to second.
He's out.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Rodriguez settles under it. Brings it in. And there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And next is the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And delivers outside. Into center and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Here is Matt Olson. Slides, but it gets by him. Lead runner to second with 2 gone.
The batter, number 1, second
First
baseman,
and second,
Ozzy
2 outs. Now in for the
Albies.
Braves, Ozzy Albies to the right side. Finds its way through, base hit. Now a long throw home. Safe at the plate. And they lead by 4.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Riley at the plate now as he chases after that one. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Not close with that one. And the count 1-2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Joe getting an angle on it. That is the inning. All set to start the ninth in this one. At the plate, Tommy Edman. Sale back to work. And first offering is fouled off. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the ninth. Swings and misses. Now only 1 out remaining. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Julio Rodriguez. And that is the ball game.
Well, he went the distance for that first MLB.